Yes, my people, peace, love, and prosperity. You already know what's going on. Breakbeat KMB here. Hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's blessed and been looking after yourselves and, doing what you gotta do in this journey called life. You know what I'm saying, car? You don't know already, it's progress and live as you learn. And you know what I'm saying? We're not saying that we got everything figured out, but we're just pursuing the best that we can and living and adapting. You know what I'm saying to you? So yeah, man. This video, I just wanted to talk about like mainly my past experience working with artists, and like this is I guess it would be relevant to anyone that's in like a creative industry, whether it be music or, you know what I'm saying to you, anything that kind of cross-pollinates with the entertainment industry. You could be an actor or whatever the case may be. You might be a stylist or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna lie, I have to be 100% honest with you. My whole thing with artists, entertainers, people who generally are seen to be center of attention, front of the stage type, a lot of these people are self-centered, egotistical, selfish, manipulative, gaslighting. They also have a big God complex, and they generally are like chameleons. You might be like, what do you mean chameleon? Let me give you a couple of examples. We all know, or some of us might not know, a chameleon is a animal in the jungle that tends to change colours to blend in with its surroundings. You get it? That's what they do. And with a lot of these creatives, I'm not saying everyone by the way, I'm just saying most, a lot of them are very self-centered. They believe the world revolves around them. They believe that they're the only talent. They believe that all eyes should be on them at all times. Highly sensitive, very jealous, don't want to be told anything. Their way is the right way, even if it's clearly failing. And when I first started in the entertainment industry, my whole thing was, I love music, I'm passionate about music, I'm a creative, so me working with other talent and artists and creatives is a way for me to build with like-minded people who are potentially aligned and on a similar journey to myself. Do you know what I mean? But the more I started to work, the more I started to notice that I couldn't be any more further from the truth. Like, a lot of people are not actually in music for the sacredness and the purity of the actual art of music. They're in it for self-gratification. They're in it for the money, fame, the notoriety, and everything else that comes along with it, and the art of actual music is in the list of priorities is somewhat non-existent. So why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this to give you guys a reality check. That's what my whole ethos is. I feel there's a lot of people that are giving misinformation on YouTube and all of these type of platforms. They're saying whatever they're saying for the basis of an algorithm to get more clicks, to get more likes, to get more ad revenue. And I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna create content the way that I know how to create content, which is just to speak from the heart and just be real. You know, I don't really care about click-through rates and whatever. If there's only 5 people that can understand what I'm saying and they can use it to better their situation and give them a better insight, foresight, and help them map things out in their journey of life, and so be it. You know, if 100 million people resonate with it, then so be it. But I have to do what's real to me. So, in my understanding, when I'm dealing with a lot of these artists, it's one of them situations where I'm always having to be 5 steps ahead and look out for these moves and these characteristics. I'll give you a simple example. When I was doing one of my first high profile gigs, which was David Snedden, we was literally at the height of fame. He just won Fame Academy. We'd recorded his album with Elton John's band in Townhouse Studios. We were on stadium tours, opening up for Bryan Adams, opening up for Elton John. We was doing multiple shows. It was literally at the peak. The people work their whole lifetime and artistry to try and get to that point. And we was there. And I was literally in a space where I felt like a sigh of relief. I was like, oh my days, like, we're here. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Like, I had everything that I basically needed, you know what I'm saying? I was getting paid, I was doing shows, I was doing TV appearances, like Top of the Pop, CD UK, Pepsi chart show. It was just, you know, playing to big crowds. And I remember David coming to me after one show, and he was saying, and these are his exact words that he said to me. He said, you think you've seen it all now? Don't worry. By this time next year, we're going to be moving around in gold-wrapped tour buses. Man, I was like 17, 18 at the time. Do you know what that did to my head? Oof. I was like, we're in the big time. We're in the big time. See what I'm saying to you? I felt like I was actually in a place of comfortability, security. You know, it felt like in that situation, David was my mate. You know what I'm saying? We're in a band together. I'm his drummer. He's the biggest artist at the time. He's just told me that in a year's time we're going to be rolling around in gold-wrapped tour buses. We've already been opening up for Bryan Adams and Elton John, so of course this is what's going to be happening. I'm just going with the program. Do you know what I mean? And I'm thinking to myself, I was playing like little showcases and, you know, doing all these things, and now we're here playing on TV and big albums and big stadiums. My head was gone. You see what I'm saying? And I remember just riding this situation out, and then I would say, like, after maybe like 10 months, we done the promo on all the singles. I did start to notice though that the singles that we started to release later down the line, they weren't charting as high. Because obviously he's come off the TV program, so he's going in at number 1. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But then we're releasing more singles, and I'm starting to look at chart positions, and it's starting to look like first it was like top 10, that's looking all top 20ish, 19 and all them type of things. And I'm looking at it like, but I didn't pay it no mind, because I'm looking at it like, obviously you've got to build as an artist, you know what I'm saying, and you come in at number 1, so you're gonna have to build, you know what I'm saying to you, and keep building, and whatever the case may be. Even though I knew it was a volatile time, because them times there, it's not like you keep getting chances, it's like you have to score. Every time you shoot, you score. If you don't score, you get shelved. Anyway, I just remember we had like a huge batch of dates, and after this huge batch of dates, it kind of like went a bit quiet, and it was like I didn't really look at it as anything, because I remember being like, we need a break, man, anyway, because we've been just intense. Like since he came off the TV show, we just at least like six to 8 shows a week we was doing. It was really intense. And I'm talking about, like, if it wasn't TV promo, then it was gigs. If it wasn't gigs, then it was studio. Like, if it wasn't studio, then we was even doing video shoots, because we done a couple videos. I know we done the best of order video and whatever the case may be. Anyway, fast forward, like I said, we're in this time period where it's a break, and I'm kind of like enjoying the break. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, taking the time to just take in the moment and be like, yeah, man, this is all the things that I've just been doing. Like, I used to dream about this type of stuff, and you're just kind of like taking it in whilst being on your break. But then I'm starting to, as time goes by, I'm like, this break is kind of a bit long, you know, like, I swear it's been like maybe 5 weeks. I'm not really hearing anything from the label. I'm not hearing anything from David. This is my mate. When he was living in St. John's Wood, we would always go round for parties, and it just kind of went quiet though. So I'm like, this is like 6 weeks, and it's just quiet. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's going on? Like, what's happening to the friendship? I thought we was all mates. I ain't heard nothing from no one. Anyway, another couple weeks went by. One of my friends phoned me and said, have you seen the papers? And I was like, nah, man, I don't even read the papers like that. And he was like, apparently David Snedden has quit the music industry. He's tired of it, and whatever. So I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I've actually gone out and purchased the paper. And the article actually said that he's put out a statement basically saying that he finds the industry too much of a pressure, and he's gonna pursue his songwriting and this, that and the third, rare. So I'm there thinking to myself, this is mad. I still kind of half didn't believe it. At this point, I've sent a little text just to say, yo, you know what I'm saying, just to try and tap in. I didn't get any reply though. I never got a reply. So I was thinking to myself, this is a bit strange. It's been like 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Haven't heard anything from him or the label. My friend phones me to tell me that there's an article in the paper saying that he's quitting the music industry. I've tried to follow up with him, didn't hear nothing. Then a few days later, I think it might have been one of them morning shows, you know, like Good Morning or something, one of them type of morning shows. He's sitting on the sofa, and out of his own mouth, he's like confirming that he's basically quit the music industry. Not quit, but quit as a performer. He wants to pursue songwriting, this, that, and the third. And I said to myself, oh my gosh, bro. Like, we've literally just spent all this time on the road touring, building a bond in the studio, this, that, and the third. You telling me about gold wrap tour buses, and you didn't even have the audacity to send me a 10p text and say that you're quitting. Like, at this point, I'm finding out that I'm unemployed. So I'm thinking, guys didn't even give me the heads up. He didn't even say anything. Didn't give us any indication as to like what was going on. So I'm literally sitting down thinking to myself, oh my God, like I need to basically find another gig, because this is me finding out that I'm unemployed. Imagine that. That's me finding out that I don't have a job. I'm jobless. And I just thought to myself, the audacity, the disrespect, the selfishness. You didn't even have the decorum or decency to just be like, yo guys, I'm out. Nothing. Up to this day. I even seen one time on Shepherd's Bush, tried to make a joke like, yeah, do I have to call you Breakbeat? Like, bruv, are you alright? Like, this is what I mean about these artists. They're self-centered. You're only good to them as long as you serve a purpose. You see what I'm saying? The moment that he woke up and decided that he wanted to do something different, it was almost like man was a piece of clothing that had gone out of fashion, or a pair of trainers that have a strange odor now, disregarded, ignored, banished. Excommunicado. You no longer matter. Your worth is diminished. And I just said to myself, do you know what? I am never ever gonna let an artist put me in that position again. You know what I'm saying? I really learned a lot from that. Obviously, picked up myself, carried on doing what I do, rare. You know what I'm saying? But it just really showed me a lot. Then I had another situation with an artist called Estelle. And the crazy thing with Estelle is we started building with her from the beginning. She used to be with Virgin and Jaded, and we was building in, you know, like in the rehearsal studio from early doors when there wasn't really a budget there. You get what I'm saying? But man half believed the picture that was painted, which is like she's like the UK Lauryn Hill. She raps and she sings and she's talking about cultural issues and social issues, and back then there weren't really many acts with oomph that were really kind of getting label interest or have that type of chance to be discovered, or do you get what I'm saying to you? So man got behind the Estelle project. We built, you know what I'm saying? Doing rehearsals in dingy little studios, do you know what I'm saying to you? And billing up. Anyway, I'll never ever forget, after we had got some serious traction, I remember we done Jules Holland. Everyone's starting to talk about her now because obviously her patterning with a live band and performing on Jules Holland at that specific time in the industry, it was a big look, because not a lot of black acts were really in our demographic and age were really out doing it live with a band. It was either like he was like a grime MC that just was like shouting over beats, or you're like, I don't know, like a covers type of artist, or do you get what I'm saying to you? But there weren't any black acts that were like in our demographic that were really seriously putting themselves with a live outfit, you know. So it got a lot of tongues wagging in the industry, and I remember the personnel was starting to change. And I remember one day coming into rehearsals and Estelle was like, oh, this is my new tour manager, Mary. So man's there, and I remember Mary started to speak, and you alright guys, my name's Mary, and and let me just tell you guys from now, I'm gonna be straight. If any of you Emma Effers don't want to be here, you don't effing have to be here. You can all F off. And rare, and we're taking this to the next level. And if any of you got effing problem with it, you can walk out that effing door now and and F this and F that, and I'm just literally sitting in the room thinking, oh my God, where's this coming from? Who's this bitch talking to? Huh? What's going on? I literally, you know, like, I'm actually losing my marbles. Like, I actually can't believe what I'm with. I'm all thinking it's a joke. I'm looking down at my phone. Is it April the 1st? Like, what's going on? This has definitely got to be. Who is this woman talking to? She's talking to man like man, son. Dickhead. I couldn't believe what I was hearing and witnessing in the room. And the thing is whole heap of grown men in the room, and she's just talking the most. So after she's finished saying her piece now, I'm all like speechless. I can't believe it. She's left now. She's left the room to do whatever she's doing on the phone, laptop, rare. It didn't sit right with me, so obviously on the lunch break, I remember having a word with Estelle and being like, look, I get that you're trying to run a tight ship here, not a shite tip. Been there with you from the start of this. And when I mean the start, I mean the start of your life journey. Obviously, I weren't with you when you was whatever you first picked up the mic. I'm talking about your professional journey. I've been here from the start, and I don't really understand how you're letting this woman come out of nowhere and start talking to her. Because even though she was talking to the room, it felt very disrespectful, like, to me personally. So I'm picking it up with Estelle, like, is this how you're really building? Like, you're allowing what I consider to be a stranger to come in the room and speak to everyone like this, and you think that this is okay, like, you're good with this? And she was like, I was just literally like telling Estelle how I felt. Like, I don't feel like this is good for morale building, for team building. The way she's being very disrespectful, and to be in an environment where we're all in close proximity of each other and we're trying to build and whatever, I can't see this being healthy for a long-term relationship and building. Like, it doesn't seem healthy to me. And she literally like shrugged her shoulders, looked at me, and you know how she mumbles and that, kind of was like basically saying to the effect of, Mary's just doing what she's got to do, and whoever doesn't like it is gonna have to move on, because what she says goes. And this is like after months of building with this girl, you know, like, so we built, Jules Holland, boom. Now, I was so taken aback by that I was like, I can't believe that this is what your response is. You're basically on her side. So you basically don't care what man's saying to you, like the man's feelings, like the space that we're building as a professional work. You don't care about what man said to you. Alright, cool. Then we've had like a show in France, and I remember half the team man's building is obviously man's people's, innit? That man's bought into it. They're obviously starting to like tell me that they're not really feeling it anymore and whatever. But I said, you know what, we'll just ride it out for a piece, and then, you know what I'm saying, we'll when the time is right and you know the signs are there, then we'll cut, innit? But we've gone to France now, and I remember we've gone on 2 tour buses. We've had the show in France, Elise Montmartre or something like that, and I remember we pulled up in France, and I think whatever time it was like, you know, like in the day. Estelle and her sister and the BVs, where we've pulled up, they've got off the bus and gone into a hotel. We're just left on the other bus now. So man's thinking, what the hell's going on? Like, where's our day room type of shit? Do you know what I'm saying? Because these tour buses weren't the ones with the beds in it and all that. These were just like normal tour buses. So I don't think there weren't no sleeper bunks. Do you get me? So I'm all thinking, you know, where's our rooms and this and that? We didn't have no room. So the tech who man had on the job at the time, he was like, it looks like we're basically, man want to hold her fresh and do whatever, we're gonna have to use this McDonald's around the corner. So he's taken us to the McDonald's for us to freshen up in the toilets. And then I think we got McDonald's as well. There weren't any catering. And this is all since this Mary woman come in the situation. So I was like, yeah, hell no. I said, when we get back to London, I'm off this. You know what I mean? I'm not tolerating disrespect. So we literally got a fresh in McDonald's, got McDonald's, rare, got back on the bus, waited outside the hotel for, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. Then we've gone to the venue, done the show. And I remember then we made our way now back to London, and man just put the call in. He just said, yeah, won't be doing any more shows for Estelle. You know what I mean? Because obviously that combined with Mary's attitude, and remember, it's still going on. She's still being rude, and how she's interacting. People are coming to me saying she's spoken to me like this, she's talking to me like that, rare. And then that situation there, I know that the logistics of how that situation was set up to mentally undermine the band. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like we were a 15-piece band. You know what I'm saying? It was only like a 3-piece. Her sister's brethren. So it was a small team. You know what I mean? And we should have all been accommodated for. We've been there from the start and we built this. You know what I mean? So that's when I was like, yeah, man. Get to step in. And these are just 2 experiences. I could go on and on. But my whole point is that these artists are so self-centered. They have a God complex. They don't care about you. And you know what I'm saying? I've even witnessed things where stylists ain't getting paid for 6 months and this and that. And they will literally drain you of your resources and your energy for as long as you let them. Do you get what I'm saying to you? Which is why I don't work with people unless it's on a pay-as-you-go merit now. You want this from me today, then you pay for it. Do you get what I'm saying? You want that from me tomorrow, then you pay. And we do this pay-as-you-go. Like, that works better for me. I don't want to have no credit with you or whatever the case may be. And you think you could pay me in 30 days or whatever. I'd rather, we're gonna do this, you pay for this. You know what I'm saying? Because these artists are untrustworthy, they're manipulative, they're deceitful, they're users. They will gaslight you into thinking that you have a problem for having a problem with the way that they treat you. And overall, like, yeah, it's just one of those things that you have to kind of be aware that when you're coming into this type of entertainment industry and whatever the case may be, people will literally drain you dry until there's nothing left. Till you have no self-worth, till you have no motivation, no courage, no dignity. Anything you have, they will strip you of it. You know what I mean? And so I just want to give you these insights to make you guys know. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these guys that's ever been desperate to be on stage and jump up and down like a jive monkey. I've never been a jive monkey. I've always been about my money. Yeah, I love to perform, but I love getting paid even better. And that's why a lot of these guys, you'll see them doing bare stuff, but you ask them to see their bank account and they're broke. They got no bread. Because they want to be on everyone's good side. They don't want to rub anyone up the wrong way, rock the boat. They don't want to do any of that stuff. And people are happy to work with those type of people. People that you can use, abuse, disregard, and then pick up whenever you feel like it. You get what I'm saying? I've never been that guy. Never, ever. So this is why you won't see me rocking with everyone and doing this and doing that. Because I literally don't care. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just the Jamaican in me. Maybe that's instilled in me from my dad. Because my dad was kind of like that, you know, yard people just don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't business about anything. How much money you got, whatever popularity you think you have. Yard man deal on integrity. You know what I'm saying? So that's 32 minutes of me giving you some insights. Hope you learned something from it. You know, if you've shared in any similar experience, feel free to use the comments or whatever. If you need a consultation in the creative industry or how to prop up your social media, independent business, feel free to book a consultation with me. Let's rap, let's build. And yeah, other than that, peace, love and prosperity. I wish you guys the best in your life's journey. Remember, we don't have long, so get out of bed, get out your house, make shit happen, and let's continue to build, man.